Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Randhir, and a very good evening to you all. As Randhir has just prefaced, the Prime Minister of the Social Republic of Vietnam has been here since the 30th evening on a state visit. When he arrived on the 30th, he was received at the airport by Minister of State for External Affairs, Shri Pavitra Margarita. Yesterday he had a series of engagements, including a business event. He had brought with him a very large business delegation. This was followed by events in the Chancery. They have a new embassy building which was inaugurated, and they had a community event. The main official engagements were all today. The visit of the Prime Minister is after quite some time. He has been Prime Minister since 2021 when he was appointed. He has met our Prime Minister 3 times last year actually, but this is his first visit to India, and was a very important visit which comes after 8 years after our Prime Minister Modi paid a very historic visit to Vietnam when our bilateral relationship was elevated to the highest level of relationship that they have, which is a comprehensive strategic partnership. And over these 8 years, both sides have been working on the agenda of our bilateral partnership, and therefore this was an occasion to take stock of where we are and to plan the road for the future. So earlier today, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh was accorded a ceremonial welcome at Rashtrapati Bhavan forecourt by the Prime Minister. You have seen the visuals. It was a very grand, solemn, grand, and yet a ceremony that was full of warmth. You saw the warmth between the 2 Prime Ministers in that event. This was followed in the official engagements by restricted level talks with our Prime Minister, followed by delegation level talks and a lunch, and the Prime Minister called on Rashtrapati Ji and also Uparashtrapati Ji. Honorable External Affairs Minister had met him yesterday evening. So it was a full day of engagements for the Prime Minister, and he also addressed a little while ago the ICWA had organized in Sapru House a strategic talk by him on strategic policy matters. As you know, Vietnam is one of our closest partners in the ASEAN region and a pillar of our Act East policy. It is a country with which we have a long and historic and civilizational relationship, which has blossomed into many different fields, in the defense and security field, in the economic trade and investment field, in people-to-people contact. So all these are very bright areas of our cooperation. Vietnam today is a rapidly growing economy, as you know, and is similar to our Viksit Bharat 2047. They also have Vietnam 2045 vision to become a developed country, a high-income developed country by 2045. And this was a common refrain today in the discussions. The Vietnamese Prime Minister referred to it several times, that we have similar ambitions. Our bilateral trade is about $15 billion, although both sides do feel that this could be significantly increased, and the very large business delegation that accompanied the Prime Minister speaks to the interest that Vietnamese business has in India. A joint statement on enhancing our comprehensive strategic partnership and a plan of action for the implementation for the next 4 years, 2024-28, were the 2 key outcomes of the visit. In addition, we signed a number of agreements, 9 in all, to further broaden and deepen our cooperation. These are in very diverse areas. You will see a list of that on the website. They cover everything from cooperation in medicinal plants to customs cooperation to radio and television programming, legal field, heritage conservation, etc. Both sides discussed common security challenges and agreed to further enhance our defense ties, which is a very important pillar of our partnership, as I have said. 2 lines of credit agreements were signed between Vietnam's Ministry of Finance and the Import Bank of India, amounting to $300 million US dollars. This was part of the package that Prime Minister during his visit to Vietnam had announced some time ago, and the actual identification of the projects that these 2 lines of credit will be used for has now been completed. One of them is for Coast Guard ships, and the other is for border patrol, fast border patrol boats. Both the Prime Ministers witnessed the signing and exchange of the MOUs, and at that time they also virtually inaugurated the Army Software Park in the Telecommunications University in Nha Trang in Vietnam, which has been completed under an Indian grant. Vietnam.
Welcome to K-Mall, a premium project by Kaleen Group. K-Mall is in the heart of Kolkata's electronic, garment and lifestyle hub, Khidirpur. K-Mall, which is designed as a world-class mall, is the outcome of endless effort of our experts, combined with modern superb techniques and new-age design. Book now